In a world, 4 friends, 1 mission, to bring freedom to everyone involved.
Dude, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm doing a thing for the podcast.
Just say the name.
Fine. It's the Freedom Friends Podcast.
Fuck boys! Fuck boys.
Oh, Jesus.
Fuck boys!
Did you hear that asshole talking shit behind your back?
Keep talking, sir. We'll find you.
Holy shit.
What's up, everybody?
We're all in the same room. There's drinks and cigars being had, so it's either all of our better halves kicked us out, or it's time for another fucking Freedom Friends podcast.
Both of which are, believable.
Yeah. Johnny boy,
Yo.
why don't you tell all the fine folks out there who's on the show?
So today, coming not even close to fucking live from
right.
the Warfighter Tobacco Studios in,
Beautiful San Antonio, Texas.
we have Mikey, the Talent Fahey. We're gonna go old school
Got
now.
an old school nickname,
yeah,
huh? Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Scott, the Reaper Jansen.
Thank you for that, John.
Yeah. We'll get to all the other old jokes later. I don't know all my adjectives. Sorry.
Incomparable.
There we go.
Wow.
Jazz Broom. And then myself, Senor Juan Simons.
Juan Simons.
Such
Telemundo.
a good
Telemundo,
guy that
Pepsi-Cola.
he had to get a first name twice.
Right? You could be my bodyguard.
Oh,
I could call you Al.
yeah. Jesus.
That's Paul Simons. Never mind.
Wow.
But no, that's Paul Simon. There's no S on the end.
Sure, dude.
Holy hell.
Anyways, what's up? We are the fucking Freedom Friends. If you hadn't figured that out by now, by tuning into this mediocre show that we like to do.
Yeah, and if, in
weekly.
case you can't tell, our tagline is mediocre at best. By that intro, you can probably
That's true.
pick up that we're not lying to you.
Yeah. No, we are fucking, if anything, we are honest as fuck.
We are honest as fuck, and we know
I mean, what do you expect when you have me do the intro? Sorry.
we know very little about a whole lot of things. So,
That is accurate.
or we know
strap-
a very lot about a whole little amount
yeah.
of things.
So,
Yes.
strap in and strap on because we're about to go for a ride.
Something like that.
Better than strapping on and then strapping in.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Tomato.
Yeah. Either way, somebody's getting fucked.
So the motif of this podcast, if you haven't figured it out yet, it's mediocrity, cigars, booze, and freedom. So yeah.
Yeah, I have 2 out of 3 of those.
Yeah, right?
So, anyways, Mikey,
Hi.
how was your weekend, buddy?
You know what, dude? It's pretty good. Pretty good so far.
Yeah, it's because you're not rolling like a peasant anymore.
That's true. That's true.
He got rid of his blood-striped.
Yeah. You no longer hear about the blood striped Jeep. Now
It's
you're
not
probably going to hear about a fucking EGA on my fucking new truck.
It's just not been applied yet. There will be one.
The wrap is in the works.
It's either going to be
Yeah.
a trailer hitch cover
Yeah.
or some sticker on
I
the
do have a
back.
fucking trailer
Yeah.
hitch cover. God damn it. The only reason that wasn't on the Jeep before is because
There's no trailer hitch?
no, there was, but the ball was stuck. The fucking lock on the fucking
Yeah. The big medallion EGA shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
I have one.
Nice.
Fuck it. Yeah, no. So yeah, I bought a new truck. Got myself a new Toyota. Never owned a Toyota before. It's very fucking
You went through a
different.
bit of a journey to get that
Dude,
truck.
these fucking assholes, man. So like, I did my research. I knew what I wanted.
We started on the last episode talking about this.
Yeah.
No, it got worse.
I did my research. I knew what I wanted. As on the last episode, I talked about how I went to 4 different fucking dealerships. Finally, I went to the one that I didn't go to before. I go online and they had the truck that I wanted.
I like how the truck you wanted is the one truck not getting made because of Corona.
Right? That's
was
made
like-
down the fucking street, dude.
Yeah.
It's like,
You should
fuck.
go knock on the door. Like,
fucking
hey,
awesome.
can I help? Like, let me help
Right,
make
like,
this. You don't,
Jesus
you don't have to
Christ.
knock off any money. I just want this.
I
Fucking
appreciate
truck.
your decision making though, because you weren't like, you know what? I think I'm gonna go like try out a couple different trucks, talk to a couple different manufacturers, like
Sure.
see what I like. Or whatever. Like, nope, I want a Tacoma.
Yeah.
I was
I
like,
knew what I
why?
fucking wanted. I wanted the TRD off-road package.
Yep.
It was very, very simple. And they had the Toyota dealership that I ended up going with had the truck in stock that I wanted to go. So I talked to the online salesman guy. He calls me up. He's like, yeah, man, da-da-da. I'm like, all right, I'm going to get over there Tuesday afternoon, evening-ish. He's like, cool, your name's on it. I'm like, great. So I go over there. I get over there. I'm sitting in the driver's seat. I start the vehicle. I'm like checking out the interior. It's cool as fuck. I'm enjoying everything. The other salesman is sitting next to me.
The interior of those things is slick.
Dude, and this one,
It's well done.
this one was fucking dope, man. It was like black and orange.
Yeah.
It was
yeah.
fucking cool, man. Like it was like a man version of Jazz's Mini.
You don't even have to that.
It's like it was cool as shit. It just looked it looked good. Like I will admit to you, sir, that your interior in your car is dope as fuck.
It is.
and I like the way this one looked, you know? And as I'm sitting there about to put it in fucking gear for a test drive, another salesman walks up and he goes, I just sold this. And I'm like, what? And he's like, yeah, we just sold this. And I'm like, to me? And I was like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. He's like, no, I just sold it. The guy just paid for it. I was like, get the fuck out of here. Literally snatched it out from underneath me.
Oh.
So I went full fucking Karen. I'm like, what kind of fucking unprofessional bullshit is this shit? I had fucking dibs, man. A dibs is a dibs is a dibs. It's like, fuck.
Fucking true.
I was fucking heated, man. So I went a little Karen on this guy. And granted, I was like, look, I know it's not your fault. It wasn't my salesperson's fault at all. He was like, let me see what I can do. Let me see what else we got. And I'm like, well, fucking find something. You know what I mean? Like, I'm pissed off at this point. It was like, so he finds this other one. He's like, let's go for a test drive in this. And let's see if you even like the truck. And I'm like, all right.
Which is fair.
That's
they're
fair.
pretty much all going to drive
Sure.
relatively the
Yeah,
same.
the color doesn't change it.
So I get in
Once
this.
you put stickers on it, it goes faster.
I
It's
hear
5
that.
horsepower per sticker.
Yeah.
But you lose 50 as soon as you put one of those trailer hitch cover things.
It's the drag, you know.
Fuck off. So like, I get in the car, I get in the truck, and I take it for a test drive, and it's handling great. You know what I mean? It's really good. And I'm like, yeah, this is great. It's like, this just isn't the truck that I fucking came here to buy, man. You know what I mean? Like, I was like honestly, I don't know if I want to give this dealership my money.
Yeah.
Because you guys seriously just kind of pulled a dick move and fucked me over. And they're like, and he's like, let me see what I can do. And I was like, you better offer me the sweetest fucking deal imaginable if you think I'm walking out of here with the fucking truck today.
Yeah.
And the manager
He's
better
like,
bring me a blowy.
right? So I'm like, what the fuck, man? Like, I better at least get some hand ski action, a little old fashioned,
Yeah.
something,
ZJ in the bed.
something, right?
Rusty trombone.
They were like, all right, we got another one coming in. It's got more options than the one that you wanted. They're like, it'll be here in a couple days. If you can wait for it, we'll put your name on it. And I was like, oh, like you put my name on the last one? And they were just like, ugh. And I was like, they're like, we'll give you fucking $4,000 off. And I was like, not good enough. And I just fucking stone faced them.
Yeah.
And they were like, all right, let me see what else I can do. So he goes, that one that we test drove. And I was like, yeah. He goes, it's fully loaded. It's got more options than the other one that you wanted. He's like, it's got everything that you didn't know you needed. You know, he's like, fucking, it's still the TRD off-road package. And I was like, that's not the color I wanted. And he's like, what if I gave you $6,000 off? And I was like, okay, now you're talking my game. I was like, $6,000. That's the thing.
Yeah. Because I'm
So I
going to
was
put a
like-
blood stripe on this bitch anyway.
I was like, so,
Fuck.
I was like, so what are you guys giving me for my trade-in? They're like 8.5. And I was like, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
8.5. And they're like,
Especially on a Wrangler.
Yeah.
Right? Fuck off.
yeah, right. I was like, go fuck yourself. 8.5. The resale value on this thing is at least fucking 12 on the low end. And I was like, so you fucking try again. He comes back and he's like, how about 10? And I was like, okay, you're talking. So 10,000 on my trade-in, minus 6,000 on this. I was like, there's no running boards on this one. They're like, we'll order them for you for free. We'll put them on. I was like, okay.
You got an
Like,
OMI slip on it, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Fucking the due bill.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I got all that shit. And
And he has
I have the title to the Jeep still, and I was like, "You're not getting the title to the Jeep till I get my fucking running boards." And they were like, "Fair." So I was like, "All right." So if I don't get my running boards, I'm gonna report my fucking Jeep stolen. Fucking
I'm gonna sell this bitch for $12,000 cash.
so yeah. But I ended up getting a decent deal, good finance price, and
Nice.
fucking
fucking sweet
Yeah,
truck.
you told me your
Into a
final,
truck.
your actual final finance price on that Jeep,
Yeah.
that truck. It's fucking stellar.
yeah, it's fucking legit.
It's
man.
not bad at all.
It's not bad at all. And the biggest surprise is I knew I had a decent credit score. I didn't know I had what I had. Because, like, you know, when you look at the apps or whatever that
So
tell
like
you,
40 points off.
yeah, dude,
They're
they're
not even
fucking
close.
way
They're not the
under.
same.
And like it said, I had like a decent score. And I was like, all right, I'm good. And they're like, yeah, you're good. And I was like, and the guy showed the guy, and he was like, that's not your score, bro. And I was like, what's my score? And he's like slides the paper across. And he looks at me, and I was like, holy fuck. I was like, what am I, a fucking like a Fortune 500 fucking business owner? Jesus Christ. Like, fuck, I felt like a big deal. I was like, holy shit. He's like, you probably have the best credit score that's walked through these doors in the last month.
No, if you're a business owner, your credit score is
Yeah,
way lower.
Way lower. Be garbage.
So yeah, long story short, I got a new truck.
So,
Yeah.
on the talk of finances, I'm going to, since I have whiskey, I have a cigar, I have my friends around, I'm going to celebrate just a little bit.
Sure.
I've already told you,
Yep.
and nobody else gives a fuck, but I'm still going to brag about it a little bit. Literally, I woke up this morning having officially paid off all of the carryover debt from my divorce. I am now debt-free from the previous divorce.
Here's to
So
that.
I'm going to
Cheers.
drink to that.
Fucking
That's,
A, dude.
I'm very
Fucking
fucking
A.
happy.
That's awesome.
We know how
So-
that getting rid of that debt is. It's a good thing.
It's a good feeling, man.
So it's pretty cool. And now that, you know, I have an incredible life now and we're doing new things and stuff like that. So to know that all of that is gone, it's behind me, like we're clean slate and all that kind of stuff.
It's like that weight on your shoulders, just like,
Feels good.
Yeah.
It feels real fucking good. So now I have to wait for, you know, you owe money, they'll smack your credit report in fucking 24
Sure.
hours and tank that score
Yeah,
as
sure.
fast
When
as
you
you
pay it
can.
off, it
You
takes
pay
6
it off
months.
and it's literally like, we'll get around to
oh,
it.
bro, when
It's
they
like,
fucking
fuck
ran
off.
my credit within seconds, my phone was like, ding, and I was like, these motherfuckers. Like, goddamn.
I made all those payments and they're like, well, you know, we do updates.
We only report once
occasionally.
every
Yeah.
647
It's like,
days.
fuck off.
Like, you
But
dick.
anyways, at least I know now it's all gone.
Yep.
Like I've gotten all the receipts, the letters, like everything is like
Good shit, dude.
It's done, so it's clear, and I'm fucking happy about it. So
Awesome.
yeah, that felt pretty good. I'm not
Scott,
gonna lie.
how about you, man? How was your weekend?
Didn't really have a weekend yet because we're doing this on Wednesday.
Yeah, we fucked the whole schedule up
Yeah,
here.
cat's out of the bag. This is a Wednesday show.
Yeah. We're trying to get caught back up.
Yeah. Trying to get one ahead.
Yeah.
I've actually had a lot happen in the last couple days. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
dude.
lie.
Like,
Like,
fuck. Like, I was like, fuck, I bought a truck.
I came into work
we
2
worked.
days
We worked.
since
a lot.
the last show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Yeah.
We got a lot of data entry done today. I was
Yeah.
happy about that.
Well, that's a positive.
Yeah.
Sure.
We're Warfighters ducks are almost all the way in a row.
Yeah.
We got like 2 little guys in the back that I'm like trying to whip.
Yeah.
I like it. We got some new equipment on the show today.
a couple of upgrades that are going on.
Producer
which,
Justin is got himself a nice big screen.
Can't even see him anymore.
Yeah.
I got new toys. I'm so happy right now.
all I can see is his eyes over the top of the screen. Back there.
I still got him. So.
He's like the little FBI agent
Yeah,
peeking over the
I'm
fence.
gonna know the ATF. I'm gonna buy you an ATF hat. You can peek over.
We can burn it together, boys.
Speaking of that, I've been looking into old Joe Jorgensen a little bit more.
JoJo, man,
Dude,
it's interesting.
fuck, man.
Look, I'm not endorsing anybody. I'm just saying you should always look at your options.
Yeah. Like, I think she's got a shot, dude.
She's picking up steam.
Yeah.
Her name will be known
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Whether she has a shot, yeah.
Probably gonna be a wasted vote.
But
Realistically speaking, yeah.
her name will be known.
Yeah.
She will. She's gonna.
I think she's going to do
She's
better
gonna be
than
around now.
old Gary Johnson did last go around.
Yeah. Who?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whoa, what's Aleppo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Abolishing the ATF is going to be a very difficult process.
Yeah.
I don't. Look, we always
You
want to
know,
jump to the whole abolish thing.
I used to
It's just
own
most things need to be
I
reformations.
used to own a gun store, and I'm very obviously very pro gun, but the ATF serves a very good purpose.
Yeah.
I don't think
alcohol,
anybody
tobacco, and
here
explosives,
actually.
but not fire.
I don't think anybody
No,
here
they don't-
actually.
They actually don't fuck with tobacco.
They don't fuck with the. Yeah, they're.
It's in their name, but they pass that over to the FDA.
Yeah, the FDA control.
And the FDA fuck.
Either
But I don't think
either
anybody
that
on the
or-
show
or
is
your
actually
local tax person.
against the fact that, like, if you were to go to a gun store and buy a gun, that you have to go through a background check to be able to buy.
yeah.
Like, I don't think any of us have that problem.
well,
Like,
the biggest thing that the ATF does that I think people don't realize is when a gun is used in a crime, the ATF is there to figure out where the gun came from.
Yeah.
they're actually more of an investigative
That's
service.
really
They're
what
not
the
a
background
gatekeeper.
check and shit is
Yeah.
for.
Yeah.
when you buy a gun. That's why it's
When's the
fucking
last time you seen the ATF raid somebody?
Waco.
That's it.
Yeah,
You know, like
last time I saw it was Waco.
that's what I mean, though. Like they're
I mean, they do other stuff, but most of what they do is illegal contraband movement and stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
it's not a lot of.
which you would think would fall more under DHS and under ICE.
Yeah, but
More than anything.
ATF came before DHS.
Yeah,
so-
but they tend to deal more in goods. DHS and ICE deals more in people. So
True.
It's the difference. But yeah, JoJo's
She's interesting.
it's interesting.
no,
an
they
interesting,
repealed the NFA Act in 1934.
yeah, no, that would be
Yeah, I'd be
amazing.
behind that.
or
Yeah, I'd be into that.
the one in 1986.
Yeah.
Those two, like, fuck, I'm all about that.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Then I could just go to a store and buy a fucking silencer.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
or I can go to the store and buy a fucking machine gun.
Yeah, right? I'll take the that Glock 18. And, yeah.
I mean, imagine getting a Glock 18 for like $600.
Fucking dope. I'm fucking,
Toys I'd
Yeah.
have.
Like,
dude,
you know,
I'm in.
Bonnie and Clyde kind of fucked that one up
I
for
will
us.
sell my new truck.
Bonnie and Clyde, they literally walked into a store and bought a BAR off the wall.
And,
Yeah.
and a
Like-
Tommy gun. And they're like,
Yeah.
we're going to go rob banks now and kill people.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
But see,
But they're folk heroes. Fuck you.
Yeah.
You fucked us.
I think that does go back to show though that, like changing the law where you couldn't buy BARs didn't stop bank robberies. Like those weren't the only people fucking robbing
Wait,
banks.
are you trying to say that criminals don't follow laws?
Wait.
I would never say anything like that.
That's crazy speak right
I
there.
know.
Come
I
on
mean,
now.
if there's a law in place, then clearly, nothing.
no, you can't do it.
Yeah.
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 It's like gun-free zones, bro. You
I
can't
mean,
have a gun there.
It's like fucking heroin.
Well, they stopped
Yeah.
working.
Oh,
As
is
soon
that
as you
what
enter
it
a
is?
gun-free zone, they just
Oh,
Yeah.
they cease to function. They're paperweights at that point.
Heroin's
Got it.
illegal. I don't know why there's a huge fucking epidemic of opioid deaths. Like, I don't know.
I was in a bank not too long ago, and I seen a car pull up, screech to a fucking halt. 4 guys in masks and ARs got out. We're gonna run into the bank, and they read the gun-free zone sign. And I'll be
just
goddamn,
stopped
they
dead in
just
their track.
stopped.
Yeah.
And they like looked at each other, had a quick conversation, got back in their car and left. It was. I mean, thank God for that sign.
Oh, I thought you were like in Seattle and they were just making like a ATM withdrawal.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't.
So Chaz changed its name.
No,
That's
I
also
don't-
in the
I don't
news.
give a fuck.
Yeah.
You're still Chaz.
Yep. Fucking Chaz. Have you seen some of the pictures coming out from there? First of all, they absolutely have fucking weapons.
Tons
Yeah.
of
Like ARs and AKs.
them. Lots of them.
Yeah.
There's pictures of them popping trunks and just handing out
yep.
weapons.
Yep, just fucking here you go. So it's not an assault rifle when it's in your hands, but it's
No.
when it's in a fucking
No, then it's a-
law-abiding citizen's hands.
No,
now
no,
it's
no.
an assault rifle.
In their
Yeah.
hands, it's a tool used for the defense of their freedoms. When it's in my hands, I like
I'm
a gun nut and
I
a
like
Nazi.
I like to consider them, like in more of a not an assault weapon, but an insult weapon when they have them in their hands, because it's just an insult to anybody who's ever carried.
I'm pretty
one
sure I could walk
before.
dead at all of them and not take a single round.
Yeah, I mean,
Just make sure Mikey's next to you.
Oh yeah, then
Yeah, I ain't going anywhere because
I
their
could
non-shooting asses will hit me. Fuck.
I could stand next to Mikey and let him pull the trigger aiming at me, and Mikey's still getting hit. Like,
Fuck all that, dude.
one shot, one whole group, buddy. Any
That's
distance.
right.
Yeah.
Any distance. By the way, I told that joke using you. I was like, my
Yeah.
buddy Scott, and can
Gotta
shoot
spread the legend.
And so I did
I'll
it.
bet you they fucking lost their shit.
I did it at fucking the SEAL Future Foundation around a bunch of Navy SEALs. They
Yeah.
were like, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. And I'm just looking at them like, and people say Marines are dumb. And I was like, y'all motherfuckers. And they were like, and finally one of them got it. He was like, oh, God damn it.
it really blows your mind when you tell them you're using wolf ammo.
Yeah. Steel case. Bullshit.
Steel case.
Yeah.
No, I reload all my.
No, that's impossible.
No, these are
it's-
wolf case reloads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't say I was hitting what I was aiming at, but it was a one shot,
One whole group. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the people that have been listening to the shows and making that joke just went, oh fuck.
They finally got it. They're like, God damn it. Like Chris Freeman's out there right now going, oh, God damn it.
Love you, Chris.
Yeah, we do, buddy.
By the way, the Gucci stuff does make your SIG shoot better. That's the shooter.
That's true. Facts on facts on facts. Well, fuck, boys.
Yeah.
Fuck, boys.
Dude, what a weird time to be alive.
Yeah, it is weird. I'm glad I'm in my own little bubble on this earth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to be in an even smaller bubble.
Yeah.
Like watching all this shit that's happening right now, like in the United States, all that makes me want to do is get as far away from a fucking city as I possibly can.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
just fucking get me away.
Yeah.
But like I used to say, I didn't play well with others, but right now others don't play well with me.
Yeah.
So
it's not a you
yeah, it's
problem.
not a
It's
me
a them
problem.
problem.
Nobody's
Yeah.
playing well with anybody.
I know.
And
Man.
I think it really comes down to we have entirely forgotten what the fuck conversation and compromise is.
Yeah.
Oh, see, I had a whole different
true. Yeah.
mindset on that.
And
It's true.
we've totally forgotten how to do it. It's either
It's either my way or fuck you.
yeah,
Now,
and
there's,
that's
there's
and it's
no.
on. And to be honest with you, it's on both fucking sides.
It's fucking
Like,
100% is.
Nobody
Yeah.
is,
Nobody's budging.
Yeah.
and
Well,
it's like we can't figure out that.
I
You know, if
will-
you had a civil discourse,
I will
you'd
admit.
probably figure out that some of your opinions are wrong. And
Yeah,
that,
if some-
and the other person would figure out the same, and what you will come to is a new idea. And we are so obsessed with looking backwards
Instead
and
of forward.
damning the history
Yeah.
instead of looking forwards and deciding what a better future actually looks like, that we're just in this stagnant pool. Have any of you guys ever come across a stagnant pond?
Yeah.
Does it look appetizing or
Oh,
fun or
it
anything you
does.
want
It
to be
smells like
around?
shit.
Like,
Yeah.
it's fucking awful. There's like mold growing in it.
Yeah.
It stinks. Like, it's awful. And that's what we've decided to build because we refuse to create any sort of movement, whatever.
You know
But,
what
like,
fucking really bothers me lately about politics is the pandering, though. Like the
Yeah.
blatant fucking pandering.
What are you talking about? The Lion King photo that they did?
Yeah, basically. Yeah, like with
just
fucking
all of it.
Like they all fucking like all those senators that like wore fucking the African
God.
scarf
that's
and
the
took
Lion.
a knee.
That's the
and
Lion
shit.
King video that I'm talking
It's like,
about.
go fuck yourself.
The biggest
Like,
thing that kills
you have
me-
no idea what that fucking means. Like
Right.
what? Like you have no frame of reference. You're a fucking rich fucking twat who was
A bunch of-
quarantined
a
with
bunch of-
chocolate and ice cream.
A bunch of career political
Like,
geriatric white people.
bro, we need fucking term limits.
Oh my
like,
God.
I'm so
Yeah,
on
the-
board with
the
fucking
thing-
term
I honestly
limits.
think that was the only fuck up
The thing that kills
Yeah.
me
when we
about
wrote the Constitution was
That's
that
why,
we
like-
didn't term limit
like
Congress people.
Like that's why I'm like
Do you know why though? There was decent human beings back there. Washington did his 2 terms and was like, deuces, I'm out.
Like-
and like everybody did it up until
well, yeah, because there was like
FDR.
like the
And he
the
did
two-
like his
the
4
two-term
terms,
thing,
and then they were like, shit.
the 2-term thing was Washington's idea.
It was just a.
He was like,
but
"No,
he just did it
8
on his
years
own.
is fine."
He was like, 8 years is fine. Somebody else should wear this mantle.
Yeah.
And then everybody just kind of did it like as a tradition. If they won the 2 terms, they were just like, I'm out. I'm not going to run anymore. Like they just held on to
I
the
am glad that
decency.
we don't do that. The second place guy is now the vice president. Like
Oh,
we
I
used
think
to
we
back
need
in
to
the
bring
day.
that shit back.
I don't know, dude, because that means Hill Dog would be our fucking
Could
VP
you imagine
right now.
a Trump Hillary
Oh, holy
presidency?
shite.
I can't
I
wait
will
for
tell
the
you one
sex
thing.
tape to come out.
It would be amazing.
I will tell you one thing: there would be a lot more fucking compromise.
Shit would get done.
There would also be a lot more assassination attempts
Yeah.
I just love
Yeah,
the
but just
fact
between
that-
the two of them.
and
like it wouldn't.
like impeachment rulings.
No, I don't
and
think it
shit.
would. Because who's going to do it without pissing the other one off? Because they'd be like, you're threatening the whole fucking system. If you fuck him up, you're fucking with my position because
Yeah.
they're going to remove both of us. Like,
But they don't. If Trump gets impeached, Pence just becomes the president.
but it'll never work. It's a political suicide at that point. If Trump got removed
Right.
because he was impeached, impeachment doesn't remove you from office.
Yeah.
Impeachment literally means to be questioned by Congress.
Yeah. And then fucking.
That's it.
And then fucking.
All
the
that
Senate
means-
was like, no.
So all that means because Clinton got impeached. Like
Yeah.
lots of presidents get impeached.
Yeah.
If he but if you took the presidency, it's career suicide.
Yeah.
You'd get maybe the 2 years remaining. They're
Yeah.
never going to vote you back in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you're
Yeah.
done. Nobody's going to want that to happen. Everybody's going to figure out how to work together.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Dude,
back
I'm
to-
just saying.
Back to term limits for these congressmen and shit. Like,
Dude, I'm telling you right now, I would pay hard money for a fucking Trump Sleepy Joe presidency. Oh my
The
God.
tweets would be amazing.
It would almost be better if Trump was the vice president during that.
It'd be incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Well, that's why I like one of our senators here in Texas, Mr. Ted Cruz. He's all about fucking term limits.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, he's literally about a term limit on his own fucking job.
Yeah.
He's like, fucking term limits need to be a thing.
Yeah.
I think congressional and senatorial positions should be like fucking jury duty.
You should be able to get fired too.
No, I think you should just get a fucking letter.
And I don't think you should
Yeah.
get paid for the rest of your fucking life. The fact that
Nope.
the fact that AOC, who's
gonna get
probably
paid
going to
the
fucking
rest of her
lose
life.
in her very
Yeah.
first re-election bid,
She gets retirement forever.
she gets fucking a check, a decent check for the rest of her fucking life. Full benefits.
Wow.
For doing fucking 6 years or whatever the fuck.
Yep.
It's like, fuck you, man.
Dude, I think it should be a letter.
Yeah.
You know who
Thank you for your service.
You know who the most successful
Like getting that
congressman
DA
is right
select
now?
letter informing you that you just became a drill sergeant.
You know who the most successful congressman right now is Elon Omar, because she damn near turned Minneapolis into Somalia.
Yeah.
Like, good
Right.
job. Like,
Like-
you accomplished exactly what you set out to do.
Fucking nailed it.
Nailed it. Like,
Yeah.
hats
Crushing the
off.
game.
Hats off.
The thing that kills me about all these fucking
I can't stand that bitch. God, I can't stand her.
career politicians is they've been in politics for 20, 30, 40 years, right? And their reelection campaigns or their next position election campaigns that they're running is, if I get elected for this,
Yeah.
I'm going to get this done.
It's like, bitch,
You've had 40 years.
You haven't done shit in 40 years.
Yeah. Clearly, you can't get fuck all done.
Yeah.
Like,
That's my
I just
beef
wanna
with-
know
That's
how-
my beef with Biden.
yeah.
Because literally, he's been there since the
my-
fucking 70s.
Right?
It's my beef with
if I get
all of
elected
them.
president, I'm going to cure cancer. Like, bitch, do it right fucking now.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
why? Oh, if you don't get elected, you're not going to cure cancer? Fuck you. You know?
There's
you're a piece of
congressmen
shit.
in Texas that have been congressmen for 25 years.
Yeah.
What the fuck? How does anybody think that they're actually looking at the future? They are such in an insulated, slow-moving bubble.
Yep.
How do you think they are going to affect any change?
don't-
Republican, Democrat, Independent, I don't give a fuck.
I know one I like, man, and that's fucking our boy fucking with the patch eye. I like Crenshaw.
Yeah.
He's willing to compromise.
Well, he's
That's
willing,
one of the
no,
reasons.
he's willing to have a logical conversation about anything.
Like he was talking, I heard an interview with him about, I think it was on Rogan, and they were talking. He was talking about him and Tulsi
Yeah.
talking, right? Now Tulsi's a Democrat, and they have
Well, when your depth perception's fucked like that, your best just to look at the distance.
right, but well played. But like
This is not Saturday
he was,
Night
talk-
Live.
he
Calm
was
down,
talking
Jeff.
about how they fucking they get along.
Dude, any politician to me is fucking fair game.
Yeah.
You decided you
Yeah.
wanted to join
Yeah.
that game.
Yep, you
I can
open
shit
yourself
on all
up.
of you because none of you know what you're doing.
But like the fact is that he's willing to have a conversation with the other side to like come to a compromise that I've noticed. You know what I mean? From what I can tell. And he's transparent as fuck. Like he'll be like,
Yeah.
this bill is titled fucking let's stop fucking sexual assault. And I voted against it. And this is why. Because
Because
it's
we hid
titled
all
this.
this shit in there.
Yeah.
They hid fucking all this other shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, and he's like, and I don't believe that is honest to the American people, so I voted fucking no. And he's like, and he goes live on like his fucking Twitter and says,
Well, he's
it,
got
you
his
know?
own
He's like,
podcast too now.
Yeah.
But what a lot of people don't understand is that the information people are getting, whether they voted for or against it or whatever, is they're only showing you the title.
Yeah.
So then they love to do things like, well, they voted for this or they voted against that and da 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 da. It's like, did you read the whole fucking bill?
No.
Because that bitch is like 700 pages long
Yeah.
and nobody read it.
I'm willing to bet that if they take all those fucking giant 700, 800, 2,000 page bills, like just in the past 10 years, and added up all the spending that was approved in all those bills, and like put an actual figure to that,
Yeah.
it would be insane.
I'd like to know how many fucking raises Congress has gotten in those bills.
Oh, it's
Right.
like clockwork every year.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's not like a little raise.
Well, you remember when we were in and we all got our what? 3%,
Yeah.
2%, 3%, whatever it was a year.
Yeah.
Every year that I was in, because I looked into it, every year I was in, Congress, and by the way, that's Congress, all of them,
Yeah.
red, blue, purple, I don't give a fuck what you want to talk about, all of them voted to give themselves a raise on average of 22% a year.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So don't think that whatever fucking color tie your guy is wearing, that he's looking out for you. Because motherfucker's looking out for number one. People go into politics to make a career out of it. They don't go
here's
into
the thing.
politics to look out for you.
There's only one person that I know that went into politics as a millionaire previously going into it.
My man Ross Perot.
Well, actually, okay, two.
Trump.
I forgot about him.
Trump.
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 At
Trump did.
least
Billionaire.
the most common.
Yeah.
Right. And the
Ross Perot's
majority,
a billionaire.
yeah,
Yeah.
but the majority of the people that go into politics aren't. Look at fucking AOC. I guarantee you, by the time she gets out, she'll be a millionaire.
Oh, she's a millionaire now.
Yeah.
She's a millionaire right now.
Yeah,
She's
that
got
bitch
a-
went from bartender to millionaire.
Yeah.
How do
I
you?
mean, respect the hustle. Fuck. Like,
it fucking blows my mind. Like
yeah.
Fuck it. I'm running.
I feel
Do
like, and I talked about this. I think it was probably a couple of years ago with a couple of buddies of mine.
What? I'm
That-
over 35. I'm a natural born citizen.
Election campaigns should be capped. You have $100,000 to campaign with.
Yeah.
That's it.
I don't think you should get anything. With the advent of social media, I don't think you should be allowed to spend a fucking dime.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can't put it all on social media because then no Republican would. I mean, nope, censored,
You know what-
censored.
You know what people aren't talking about is fucking like these super PACs that come from like donating to charities.
Yeah.
Like if you donate to fucking Black Lives Matter,
Yeah.
all right. Like I just saw this video on this guy. This guy did it, and he was like, "This is what happens if you donate to Black Lives Matter." And he goes to it, and he's like, "Oh, it's ran by an organization. You donate to Act Blue, all right." And then you go to Act Blue, and Act Blue donates to Biden for president, Elizabeth Warren for president, and it's all these Democratic candidates. So
And it's the same thing on the other
they
side.
don't give a fuck.
Isn't that
It's
money
both
laundering?
sides.
100%? It's legal money laundering.
But it's both sides. The
Yeah.
Republicans are
Yeah.
just as guilty of that
Sure,
shit.
sure. But like, I wish people were fucking honest. Hey, I give a shit about Black Lives Matter. Let's say I give a shit and I want to fucking help their cause. So
Well, I
I'm
don't
gonna
think
donate.
any of us disagree
So I'm gonna donate $1,000 to
with
fucking.
the fact that Black Lives
No, he's
Do
saying,
indeed matter.
He's saying it
are
hypothetically.
you being a hypothetical.
He's saying
Yeah, yeah.
hypothetically,
Joe
if I wanted to
Schmuckatelli.
donate money towards
Okay,
that cause.
so you're not speaking
Yeah.
on behalf of the show.
No. This is a hypothetical.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Like I want to donate to fucking Black Lives Matter, right? And I do that. I want to know where my money's going. And let's say I don't fucking like Joe Biden. Let's say I don't like any. Let's say I'm a fucking card carrying Republican fucking citizen, but I believe in fucking Black Lives Matter.
Right.
And I donate to them, and my money goes to the political candidate that I don't want it to go. I'd be fucking furious.
No, I would too.
I'd be fucking furious.
straight up,
And the
because-
fact is, that's happening.
There are situations, like a lot of us. You can be a concealed carry holder, gun toting, fucking, I want the government to pick up my trash and provide schools, and short of that, fuck off.
Right?
Kind of conservative, and then still look at a lot of what they're saying with the Black Lives Matter movement and go like, I fucking agree. Cops shouldn't be murdering motherfuckers because they feel like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, equality for everyone shouldn't fucking matter. You should be judged on who you are as a person and on nothing else. I can be both those things.
Yeah.
But how the fuck can I support you when all of it is going to tie back to whatever political campaign you want to back or whatever? Like,
Yeah.
because it's not going to fucking change
Like it's
anything.
not going to a nonprofit. It's not going to fucking
No.
help anyone.
You know, and like with all this shit lately, like
Oh, I don't buy nonprofits at all.
It's
I think
lining
Anytime I
fucking
see
pockets.
anything that says, "Oh, we're a nonprofit," no, you're not. No, you're not. You're a for-profit that knows how to balance their books really well.
Yeah. You know, with all
It
this,
gets away with tax
all,
evasion.
with all this shit too, like with the whole police reform, right? Like, I agree with some of it, but I think it needs to be on both sides. Like, it needs to be taught in schools. Like, hey, if you get pulled over by a cop, this is how you should handle the situation. You know, if you're
And by the way, I'm pro-cop and have been pulled over and thought the ticket was bullshit and
Yeah.
went to court and argued for it. And got my ticket dismissed. I didn't argue with the cop. Because the cop, by the way, the cop can't do anything.
Like if you're if you're sleeping in a drive-through and you're on you're on not probation but parole, and
Like, don't burn down fucking Wendy's, man.
yeah,
You know how many fucking spicy nuggets you
you're-
wasted? Fuck you.
You're on you're on parole and you get pulled over by the cops because you're passed out in Wendy's drive-through, and then you
Yeah.
fight the police,
Steal a taser.
steal a taser. Like, I mean, what exactly do you think's gonna happen? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what was the desired outcome of?
But at the same
of
time, there's those stories of all the white dudes that are fucking
Yeah.
carrying and shit like that, and the cops pull them over, and then they fucking draw a weapon and shit like that. It's like, guess what? I'm not a cop, and if you draw a weapon on me, I'm drawing back. Like, that's just how this is going down. Like,
I have probably, I don't know, 20 to 25 individual stories about being confronted by a police officer while I was carrying.
honestly,
And it probably wasn't in the bestest scenarios because it wasn't like I was just walking around. Like I was on a motorcycle. I may or may not have been wearing colors at the time. The
look,
club
being
may or
patched
may
in
not
doesn't
have.
mean anything.
The club may or may not have
Are you 1%?
certain titles and things like that in the police officer's eyes. And not one time was I disrespected or did it get out of hand. And it's because I treated that officer with respect from the gate.
Yeah.
It
Yes,
didn't-
sir. No,
like,
sir.
that person's still a person, and I'm still a person. Doesn't matter what I'm wearing or what he's wearing.
But John, how do you think that scenario would have gone down if you tackled the cop and then tried to steal his taser?
Oh, they would have fucking shot me.
Right.
Right.
Hands down, they would
You
have
know,
shot
if you're
me.
going to start the conversation with "fuck you," you don't know what you're doing, and da 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 da, you're coming into it hostile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not a conversation.
like
at
what
that
I'm
point.
what I'm saying.
Like,
the
if you
mo-
start a conversation with me, and I'm not a cop, and you start the conversation that way,
yeah.
Yeah. You can seriously go fuck yourself, right?
yeah,
I'm
I'm
gonna-
assuming you want a confrontation.
I'm going
at
to
this
turn
point.
you off like that.
Yeah.
But I think in addition to police reform, there needs to be society reform.
I agree.
Where they maybe in school they teach about how police work again, and like I mean, I grew up and I got taught like, hey, like I knew if I fucking broke the law and then tackled and wrestled police, that the outcome would be very bad. You know, like
Sorry, my
you know,
strobe light.
like cops should not murder people.
Yeah.
100% agree.
But people shouldn't tackle cops.
Yeah.
Like,
And there's-
fuck,
there's pieces of this I
it's a
totally
gi- it's
agree
a-
with.
You know, it's a.
Do I think a cop's scope of responsibility is way too wide? Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally. They shouldn't be social workers.
Yeah.
They shouldn't be therapists. They shouldn't be
the,
all of that.
The cop that shot
Totally
the cop
agree
that,
with that
the
kind of
cop
shit.
that shot that guy got fired. But the cop, if he didn't shoot that guy and they just let him go, he also would have been fired because the guy was intoxicated and on parole.
Right, you're talking about that particular situation, but I'm talking about cops
Like-
overall. We have put way too much on cops.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have
they
you have
are-
to accomplish this mission.
Cops should be.
Well, it's like
But I mean-
ROE.
yeah.
It's like
yeah.
it's like when we were over there and our ROE
Cops
was
should be.
fucked. You know what
Cops
I mean?
should be
It's like-
responsible for criminal activity. That's it. You shouldn't be calling the cops, and the cops shouldn't be showing up because you had an argument with your old lady.
I got the cops
Or
called to me the other
I'm
day.
sad.
I got the-
or
Oh, this
whatever.
is
Like, you
great.
shouldn't be calling the fucking cops.
I got the cops called to me the other
that
day.
sounds like a so no shit story.
Well,
because I was at home.
The-
I brought my RV home so I could clean it up, right? My neighbor, who's an older gentleman, called the police because my RV was blocking his view backing out of his driveway. Which we're on a street, like I get it. I wasn't parked on his property, like, you know, like the cops like, this is so dumb, but you have to have your camper moved in 72 hours. I'm like, great, it's been here 12. Like, you know, like,
Yeah.
so, all right.
Like the same people
You know,
that want to
but what-
defund police
Yeah.
are the same people that call the cops because the RV is blocking my view.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, or that person could have went next door, knocked it. Hey man, how long is your camper going to be here
the
for?
funny thing is, he called the cops on me and then came over and told me that he called the cops on me.
well, you guys came over.
Why didn't you just come over and talk to me? And I'll be like, dude, tomorrow morning it'll be gone.
You-
Yeah.
Like, you know,
all
like,
the Freedom Friends got together for New Year's
Yeah.
at my place.
Uh-huh.
Do you guys remember
Oh,
when
yeah,
the
we
cops
did.
showed up?
oh,
We
yeah.
got the cops called on us.
Yeah. Because
There was like-
we were being loud.
Oh, was that,
Six
that
of
was
us.
After, that was after I left.
So you left. We were all still there.
Oh, I was a little drunk. I remember that now.
And
It took a minute.
all of a sudden, at like 10:45 at night on New Year's Eve,
The
my
cops
doorbell
go
rings.
ding dong.
And I was like,
Somebody else here for the
what
party.
the fuck?
Come on in, boys. Beers in the fridge.
So-
Oh,
I opened the door, and there's a cop on the other side. And I was like, hey brother, what what's going on? Like, is it fire drill or something? Like, I don't. What's up? He's like, and obviously, standing in the door, you can hear just how loud this party was with all six of us.
We
in
were
there.
playing Beat Saber.
Yeah, VR Beat Saber in my like we were just
Mind
totally
you,
rowdy.
We're all fucking well over 30.
So I'm standing there with like a beer in one hand. I open the door, and keep in mind this is at my condo. It's not like this was like a frat house or some shit. Like,
Yeah.
I open the door and the cop goes,
You can tell he just doesn't want to be there.
he's
He's
like-
like, I don't want to do this. God damn it.
"One of your neighbors is complaining that you're being kind of loud." And I was like, "Really?" And he's like, "I know how stupid that just sounded." And I was like, "So do I just need to tell you that I'm going to turn it down a little bit?" And he was like, "Yeah, pretty much." And I was like, "Cool, brother, I'll turn it down a little bit." And he was like, "All right, appreciate it." I was like,
Now,
I was like,
Jazz, how could you have escalated that situation?
I probably could have been
Punched
like,
him.
Fuck you.
"Yeah,
And tackled him.
fuck you, it's my place. Give me your taser."
Look
And,
through
then, and what do you think his response would have been?
Like, beat the shit out of me.
And then he's going to search your apartment and arrest all of us.
Yeah.
Like,
Just
it's
look through
weird.
just look through the peephole. Got a warrant? Fuck off.
Right?
Dude, just turn the fucking music down.
yeah.
Like,
I mean, which neighbor was it? I'm going to go kill that motherfucker. Like, I mean, you know, like, there's.
No, but I
there's-
did go the next day and some Wendy's spicy nugs. But I burnt that motherfucker down when I left.
telling you, dude. Just ruining Wendy spicy
do you-
nuts.
did
God
you
damn
ever-
it.
Do you know
ever
what I want
figure
to
out
point
what
out, though,
neighbor it
that
was?
nobody has fucked with so far?
Huh.
Like, out of all the shit, because now there's like,
No, Chick-fil-A.
nobody's touched a
No.
Chick-fil-A.
Why would
no,
you?
dude.
Nobody's
Fucking-
gotten near a Chick-fil-A.
Once
fucking
again,
delicious.
IRS, I'll get the address for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Burn it to the ground.
Right.
If you're going to burn some part of society, burn the IRS
By the way,
buildings down.
it is a quick Google search to find like where like Experian or TransUnion or like any of those motherfuckers are too. Like,
Yeah.
The Freedom Friends podcast does not endorse violence of any kind towards any government entity. However,
I'm just saying, if you're going
but
to
Experion,
choose.
TransUnion, and whatever the fuck the other one's called do not belong to the government. So. But don't fuck with Chick-fil-A.
Did you ever figure out what
And
neighbors?
Bojangles, why the fuck Bojangles? Are you serious? Like,
yeah,
sweet.
it's like the greatest fucking sweet tea on the planet. Why
Yeah.
the fuck would you do that?
You ever figure out what neighbor it was?
No,
you have an idea?
I don't give a fuck.
Oh, I was gonna say send them like a gift basket or like a pound cake
I don't
or something.
I just don't care. I don't care enough.
Like,
I'm
we've,
like-
all, we've all been to
I'm like-
Jazz's place. Like, Jazz is like, he is behind enemy lines in a sea of Karens, man. Like, you live in a Karen fucking infested area, dude. Like, there are just. Like,
I do. I do.
I mean, because, and honestly, so do I. And so do you. Like
Yeah.
out in the suburbs or in a nice condo, you're going to run into fucking Karens everywhere. Matter of fact, just today, my fucking HOA, which you've heard me bitch about before, got on a fucking HOA page and somebody was like, hey, my back fence that backs up to a public park that should be covered by the HOA is still leaning. I fucking asked the HOA, I asked Spectrum to fucking do it, and they just fucking gaffed me off. And one of the HOA board members was like, we didn't do that. It's your responsibility to fix it, and da-da-da-da. And I chimed in. I was like, how is it their responsibility? My fence backs up to a public park. The fence that is my back fence spans, each section spans about 5 houses fucking long. Like, how is that fence my fucking responsibility when it was pre-existing and it's a perimeter fence of the neighborhood? You know what I mean? And although she was on my side, a woman whose name happened to be Karen.
We love you, Karen. Go fuck
There's a
yourself.
reason.
She
There's a reason
commented
these things exist.
The most Karen shit I've ever heard. But she was like on my side. She's like, yeah, he's right. Da-da-da-da-da-da. This triad of craziness. And I was just like, fuck, why does your name have to be Karen? Like,
It's bonkers, man.
you know, like, because, like, I mean, I will never live in a place with a fucking homeowners association again. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
so-
so fucking over
We're
it,
home
dude.
shopping again.
Dude.
And literally, like, my one requirement that I told my
No
fucking my brother and I actually have the same real estate agent, and I think pretty sure we've both told the real estate agent.
I literally talked to her yesterday, and I was like, HOAs are a no-go, no
Yeah.
matter
Yeah,
what.
I was like,
Yeah.
here's what I want in a house.
I love when they're like, and they
better not
advertise
belong
like,
to an
oh, it's a
HOA.
community swimming pool. Like, nope.
Nope, don't
Yeah,
care.
thanks.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
You get access to the community park. Fuck off. Don't need it.
You know what? You know what pisses me off is when I'm on Zillow looking for a house, and I put in there that I want a pool, right? And
Community
it's
And they don't populate with a pool.
no, they
It's fucking
they
bullshit.
populate
Or
when they have
community
a
pool.
community
Yep.
pool.
It's
I'm like,
horseshit.
no, it's not what I want.
However, because I am house shopping. I was telling you guys before the show. I am now going to change the parameters of what I'm looking for.
Yeah, you should.
Because I'm going to get I can spend far less money and get everything I need in the house. Because after I saw this fucking
Yeah.
backyard pub, that solves so many of the problems that I thought I was going to have with my house on the inside.
Yes.
So, and to take that a step further, we've established how much of a nerd I am. You guys have seen my game room and the whole 9 yards.
Sure.
I showed this thing to my wife. I'm like, we should build something like this in the backyard.
This was, to preface this was a thing on Facebook that popped
It's
up.
like a stream on Facebook of, and it was actually in England.
Yeah.
It's that somebody literally built an English pub
in their backyard.
in their fucking backyard.
It's about the size of one of those like Home Depot,
Home Depot cottage shed things.
The
sheds.
15 by 15 sheds.
They just didn't put like a roof in it, so the peak roof makes it where you can stand in there, and then it'd hold 6 people, 8 people with the amount of seating they have in there or whatever.
But a high-end bar. Oh, it was nice.
It was a great bar. Had a dartboard and everything. Like, it was fucking fully equipped.
The drunk crab.
Imagine
The drunken crab. It was
Imagine like
fucking incredible.
designating one of your buddies as like the bouncer, and your neighbor walks over, and you're like, "Sir, you were kicked out last week. You're not allowed back in. You're
Not
a 90-day
happening, bud.
man."
Not happening,
I
bud.
fucking. Well, the awesome thing is that like fucking half my friend group are fucking bartenders, so I can just be like,
It's true.
We just rotate through.
but I'll fucking,
What shifts you working this week, Mikey? I got Wednesday and
I'll put a
Friday.
fucking tip jar out there. I'd be like, fucking take care of your bartender.
There's
Like, I don't-
probably not going to be a rule that you can't drink on duty at Jazz's bar.
That's true. That's
actually,
true.
the rule at my bar is going to be that the bouncer and the bartender better fucking be drinking on duty. Like,
fucking facts.
that's going to be the fucking rule.
I volunteer
Yeah.
tribute.
Yeah.
Michelle, I got to work again.
Yeah, no, I gotta go to my second gig.
Working
Sorry.
nights. Jazz got this side gig for me. Doesn't pay much, but the
So I
benefits are
pitch
great.
I talked to my wife about this thing, and she's literally like, well, you wanted a game room in the house. And I was like, yeah. And I wanted to kind of make it look like an old like tavern, like a medieval tavern to build this game room around. And she was like, why don't we just build it a little bigger? And it can be your bar, smoking lounge, and game room. Like pub in the back. And I was like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah.
I think I just came a little bit. Like,
Yeah.
So, yeah. So now I'm like, I don't need to buy near as big a house because I don't need to pull off the whole like.
You just need yard space.
I need the property to
Yeah.
be able to put this thing. But I'm like, it's gonna be my smoking lounge, my game room, and the bar in its own building out back.
It's kind of a win, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You got to think, dude. Plus, let's say you move. Those are movable. You could bring your fucking
Pick it up.
Touche.
It's just coming with
bring
me.
your fucking bar with you and just be like, guess what? You're getting a new fucking home.
Everything conveys except for the bar in the backyard.
I kind of wonder what the offer change would be though. They'd be like,
I'm out.
I'll kick it $50,000 if you leave the bar.
Oh,
And they'd
there
be
you
like,
go.
sold. I'll build another.
So you've seen my gun cabinet, my fucking closet that I've converted. Like I have like a big steel door, Cryptech lock. Fuck Cryptok's not a word.
Cryptech
Lek. I got like a push button lock on it and all this. Like I've converted a closet, like a walk-in closet, in the one that's in my man cave into my gun closet, right?
Yeah.
And it's a gun safe.
That's the thing is I don't have to have a man cave. I'd literally just get to own my own bar.
But here's my question: when I do finally sell my house, do I take that with me
No, it's not
and
worth
put
it.
a new one, or do I advertise it as a safe room? You know what I mean?
You just let it be in because the right guy's just gonna find it. As close as you are to like JBSA
Yeah.
and Lackland and everything, some dude's gonna move in there and be like, "Sold. We'll take this one."
Yeah,
Like,
right. Like
it's fine.
That little upgrade might actually be like the fucking thing that's like,
Yeah.
this is the house for
Like,
us.
and unfortunately, looking at houses, you see a lot of houses that have like the built-in wine cellars, and I'm like, God damn it, what a waste of space. This should be a humidor.
Yeah, right.
You know?
Yeah.
Well,
Shit.
So that's the only tear I have is that looking at it is that I did want to get one of those ones. You know those houses you find that it's like 3-bedroom with a 4th bonus room or whatever, It's
Yeah.
like an office with the twin doors and they have a closet in them.
Literally my house.
Like I want one of those.
If it has a closet, it's a bedroom. If it doesn't have a closet, it's an office.
So I found
Yeah.
several that have an office with a small closet.
Yeah.
And that's what I want with the twin glass doors so that I can just convert the fucking closet into a humidor.
Yeah.
So I can have my own walk-in humidor in the house.
Sure.
But then the wife was like, just build a bar. I was like, oh my God, I could just put a fucking walk-in humidor in my bar.
That'd be brilliant.
So then I said, but what if I built like a little fence that went off to one side with like paving stones so that my bar could have patio seating on the bar. And she was like, yeah, I don't care. You're taking the corner anyways. Just put it up. I was like, fucking hell.
I thought you were going to bring it.
I was like, I will never be in the house again.
So on your building, you have like one of those like a concession stand thing where it just opens up the window. So and then you have seating on the outside too.
Like outdoor bar.
Like an outdoor bar.
Yeah.
So one of the coolest bar bathrooms.
I could build that window on the bar so that the bartender whoever was standing behind the bar, you could have those open windows and somebody's on the patio and they'd be like, hey, can I get a refresher?
Yeah.
One of the coolest bar bathrooms I've seen is at a bar in Phoenix. I think it's called Fibber McGee's. No, it wasn't Fibber McGee's. It was a different place, but it's downtown Tempe. But they had a big, huge patio. And in the men's room, you just walk through a door. There's no ceiling, and it's a rock wall with water trickling down it. And you just pee on the rock wall.
Oh, nice.
And it trickles right down into the drain and drains into the sewer.
That's dope.
The coolest bathroom I ever seen was in New York City. We were at some club, and it was a co-ed bathroom.
Huh.
And that was kind of cool.
Huh.
Yeah.
There's a bathroom at Club A on Revolution Avenue in Tijuana, Mexico.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Where when you piss, you're pissing in front of a mirror. And the mirror is like one of them fucking police station two-ways.
What's on the backside of the mirror?
So they shut the fucking light off, and it's the women's restroom. So they'd shut the light off, and they would do it on both sides. They'd shut the light off, and they would just see dicks pissing. It would just be like waving.
I'd have to work up a semi-chub to get it. To
Oh,
get to the
dude,
league.
I'm telling you, there are motherfuckers standing outside, be like, "I'll piss in a minute." But the coolest, I had an idea. That if I always told myself that I would do this if I ever owned a bar, I would do this, because you know how like people graffiti the fuck out of bathrooms, right? I would make my bathroom walls whiteboards.
And just hang dry erase markers everywhere.
Provide fucking dry erase markers. And then at the end of the night, whoever did the best shithouse poem or portrait, I would give a picture of beer to.
Nice.
And that would be like my incentive. Be like, go in there, fucking write whatever you want.
Yeah.
Fucking Wagner loves a cock. Guess what? You're probably going to win. Or whatever. It's
true.
But fucking like, I think that would be a cool idea. Just a cool gimmick. Just be like, hey, who's got the best one? And at the end, I'd be like, hey, door guy, go in the bathroom, take pictures of shit. We'll vote on it.
Put it up on the screens and the monitors and the
exactly.
bar.
You guys went
How
to
much fucking fun would that be?
you guys went to SHOT Show last year, and I think Cerakote sponsored the urinals.
Oh, it was great.
Right?
They had all their different colors were different shades of
like how hydrated you were or whatever, right? But the years before that, one was Hillary with her mouth open.
Oh, it was awesome.
In the urinal. Like it was great at SHOT Show.
You pulling out pics?
I'm going to see if I can find it real quick.
Nice.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Here we go. It says, what color are you spraying? And then the colors are high gloss armor clear, and it means you're hydrated. Light sand, your barrel is clean. Electric yellow, low key night last night. Sunflower, one too many after parties. Copper suede, which is like a reddish brown. There's a trace of urine in your alcohol. Copper brown, what happens in Vegas. Chocolate brown, wipe front to back next time. And habanero red, seek medical attention.
Sponsored by Cerakote. It was great.
For don't see your color, come to booth whatever for more color and absolutely zero medical advice.
That's funny.
It's pretty brilliant.
Yeah.
Hey boys, so a lot of us are car guys here. Y'all see the new Ford Broncos coming out pretty soon?
Yeah, it's
the release date is the best.
The release date is O.J. Simpson's birthday.
I'm so proud of them.
Yes.
I'm so proud of Ford for this. Like, I'm not a big Ford fan. Like, I'm not. Like, I mean, they're a very standard truck. It's a good truck.
I
but
like
it's very
Ford.
standard.
I do. Like as a company,
Yeah. I did
as
too.
the vehicles they make and stuff, I like them. But the thing is that if you buy a Ford, you know what you're getting.
Yeah.
Like you need to understand that you are buying. It's going to be reliable. It's going to last.
It hasn't changed
Those
very much.
F-150 Platinums or 250 Platinums are pretty fucking cush.
They are.
It's like a goddamn Cadillac.
My thing is that I have ridden in the cab of Raptors, of King Ranches, of Lariats, of Platinums, of his F-150 STX, the Roushes and whatever.
Yeah.
And the fact of the matter is that short of whatever the seating surface is made out of or what's embroidered on it, the interiors are pretty much all the same thing. Like you just need to understand what you're getting into. I'm not complaining about them. I think the F-150 is a great truck. Like it's It's just you need to go. I honestly, at this point, my only problem with Ford is that I can't justify what they're asking for their vehicles now.
Yeah.
Their
They're
price
proud of
has
them.
gotten insane.
We're proud of them.
But they are releasing the new Ford Bronco on O.J. Simpson's birthday.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Dude, that's fucking money.
Yeah.
Fucking money.
And they've only been teasing this concept car for like 10 years.
Yeah,
so
right.
it's like how long they teased that we were going to get a Wrangler
Well,
truck,
I
and then
think
they finally released it. And it was
the-
like, this is awful.
The problem
Yeah,
with
terrible.
the problem with the Bronco is they're doing a Bronco Sport, which is a smaller version, and the actual Bronco, which is the bigger version, is coming out later on. And I think what everybody's gonna want is the actual Bronco. You know,
I
How
just
great
want
would it be if
I
they
want a
fucking
two-door white one.
How great would it be
Right.
if they fucking released the actual Bronco on the day of the
run?
infamous run?
That'd be awesome. Be amazing.
Yeah, that's what you need.
July 9th, less than a month.
That's the day of the actual run.
That's the Sport.
yeah,
I don't think we get the full-size one until later this
Yeah, it's like the
later this
equivalent
year
of
or
the
next year or
Bronco
something.
2.
yeah.
I remember when the
can't-
Bronco 2
I
came
think
out.
I think
That was garbage.
I think the Bronco Sport's built on the Ford Ranger frame, if I remember
I
right.
like the Ranger.
The new Rangers aren't
God,
bad.
I like the Ranger.
Compared to the Chevy Colorado, they're shit though, or the GMC.
I like the
Colorado.
Ranger.
I was looking.
looking
I
for
was
it.
looking at both of those
Yeah.
because I was.
I like the
I was
Ranger
in
a
the
lot.
market
Yeah.
of a smaller truck. You
Yeah.
know,
The Colorados
Supposedly
I
they're
like.
bringing
I
out
went
the
looking at
Ranger
all of them.
Raptor,
Yeah.
See, that'd be cool.
but it's gonna have the same engine that's in the F-150 Raptor.
That's
Yeah.
gonna be a
Just in
fast
the
little
Ranger.
That's gonna be a
I'm
fast
like,
little
Jesus
motherfucker,
fuck.
dude.
I think that
But again, it
the
was the-
Rangers just look too old manish to me.
What
like
turned
the
me off on the
style.
Ranger again was the interior.
Yeah.
It's just so run of the mill. Like
It's a fucking F-150 scaled down a quarter of the size.
it's just it didn't feel right. Like the Tacoma interior is awesome.
Yeah,
A lot of the other small
I
trucks
like
out
my
there.
little flip-up seats and shit. I got
Yeah.
like compartments and shit under
Yeah.
the seats,
Yeah.
and they're like fucking closed off and stuff. It's fucking cool.
So, but I do admire what Ford's doing from a marketing standpoint. Just release that bitch on OJ's birthday.
I still think Dodge has the best interiors.
Yeah.
Dodge has a great interior.
Yep.
Except for on the fucking Challenger, you can go fuck yourself on that car.
Speaking of OJ fun, Jazz was telling me about
Holy
someone else.
shit, boys. Okay. So I'm not on TikTok, but I do get sent TikTok videos and stuff from people, and they're all over. They're all
I think I
over.
heard this.
They're all over Facebook and everything else now, right? Like they're not limited to that social platform. And I guess there was a trend on TikTok for the "I'm in the house bored" song.
Bored in the house, and I'm in the house bored.
Yeah.
Bored in the house.
So
Bored in a motherfucker in the house. Bored and I'm bored and a motherfucker in the house. Yeah,
yeah,
Clearly, we know who's on TikTok the
yeah,
most.
fuck.
it's catchy, dude.
So anyways,
Catchy.
one of these got sent to me,
At Hooligan Mikey. What's up?
and
At Hooligan Mikey official.
Oh, dang.
oh,
Is there an unofficial one?
No.
Yeah, there is some fucking cunt took my name. That's why I had to go official.
But a lot of people participated in this trend for in the house board
Yeah.
bullshit, and one of the people that participated was the Juice.
Oh, number 32.
Yeah. So,
Only black man who could run through fucking airport security in the 90s and not get stopped. That was the joke.
so the Juice is on TikTok,
Okay.
Prior to 93, anyways.
and he
After
did
93, probably
he
not.
did a TikTok video for the "I'm bored in the house and I'm in the house bored" trend when everybody was doing it during the lockdown. And this video starts with it's him like sitting on the couch, like in a lazy boy or whatever, like thumbing through TV, and then it's him like riding a bike inside of his house.
I'm
like
going to watch it right
bicycle.
now. Can I watch it
And
right
he's
now?
going around,
Get a reaction.
and then it goes, and it shows his sink, and then it pans over to like the drying rack, and his hand reaches forward and grabs a knife, and then
Get
like
the
goes
fuck outta
forward,
here.
and then it cuts. Yeah, play it.
Oh,
All right,
no.
I'm going to play it. Let's
Okay.
watch this shit. He's golfing.
Oh,
They must have cut
He must have
they
cut
edited
it. But the original one goes to a drying rack, and then his hand pulls forward
Justin.
and pulls a knife.
Can you find one of OJ's last statements about the whole Black Lives Matter thing? I don't want to misquote
On
it.
it.
Let me see if it's a different one. How fucked up would it be if that picture was him and Nicole? Nope.
No shit, they cut it out, huh?
Must have cut that shit out.
Let me see if I can find it.
Mike, how many TikTok videos have you done?
Me?
Yeah.
I've done a few.
Who's your favorite person to follow on TikTok?
You know, I'll tell you, man. It's this fucking dude. What the hell's his name? It's like this fat bearded guy.
Yeah.
Who's just like funny as shit. God, I gotta find him.
You know who I like that's on TikTok that all he does the entire time is just troll TikTok? Is fucking Kevin Hart.
Oh yeah.
Every video he does is, do I have time to make a TikTok? Can I make a TikTok? Yeah. How about this? Can I do TikTok? No, I can't do TikTok. Okay.
Jazz just showed me the OJ video. He found one. It's good.
Did you find it?
Yeah, let me see if I can find the full length one.
Scott,
Scott, are you
what were you wanting me to look for?
Like OJ, like I think there was a comment he made about like all these people that are,
Oh, his April Fool's joke that he did.
which was what?
It was something fucking. He made some terrible fucking like reference or some shit.
Well, so he did something about like all these people that are doing all this rioting and stuff. They need to be held accountable for their actions, or something like that. And
That's hilarious.
I kind of respect him for it, to be totally honest.
My guy is Caleb W. Francis. That's my favorite guy
Yeah.
on TikTok. Like he does shit like this. Like
Hey, howdy, partner. Welcome to HIP. Yep, it's me again. Peter, what are you even doing?
it's he got into heaven.
This time, what do you want me to do?
Okay, fuck. TikTok is about you being lonely and watching shit on. If you're listening to our show, you need to be lonely and listening to us, not fucking
Yeah.
talking about other ways to go distract yourself.
Sorry about the last 5 minutes. We went
that's
down
my
a
dude.
rabbit hole.
Yeah,
That's my
fucking
Hey,
apologize.
boys, what are we smoking on?
You know, actually, speaking of shitty products, I do believe that you received something from our
Yeah,
merch store.
yeah. Matter of
I was,
fact,
I was gonna
Oh,
say,
yeah.
if that's a fucking intro into Warfighter Tobacco, you're fucking fired.
Can't fire me. I don't fucking work here.
those of you who were awesome enough to buy our merch, I hope you did not share
we
this
love
experience.
you, and fucking John has some handskis for you if you ever
That's
make it
true.
to San Antonio.
That's true. But I
Or not
hope,
from him, but he'll figure it
yeah,
out.
we'll make it
we
work.
fucked up, boys, and we apologize.
yeah.
We
And
went with this company.
We didn't know. We thought
First
we
of
were working
all,
with somebody that was good. and they're
Teespring
not.
can go fuck itself a million
Yep,
times.
100 times over.
Go
Fuck
fuck
you.
yourself, Teespring. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. And it's not even
And for
just
those
the
of you that got your
customers.
products,
In the TikTok
we
world.
fucking appreciate you.
Yeah,
we're
say,
glad you're out there
"Fuck
repping it. I
this
know you send us some
place."
pictures, and we really appreciate you. We have found a much better solution, far more reliable, and
Yes.
they're all US based.
So a new merch product will be coming out soon. We can promise that. But I'm going to tell you guys about my fucking experience. So no shit, there I was. A guest on. I was a host of an awesome podcast that's pretty fucking mediocre.
Wow, awesome is a strong word.
A host
So-
of an awesome podcast is pretty mediocre.
Well, it's awesomely mediocre. Anyways, so even the host who fucking ordered one of his own products, I didn't order a sample. I fucking paid full price. I wanted Jazz's idea, the Wuhan Wild Wings, which was fucking stolen a million times over on the fucking internet.
Yeah.
But I wanted that on a
My new
coffee mug.
grandson. Look at
Look at that. Look, got him smoking young. I
Look at
fucking
his- look at his
appreciate it.
shirt.
Look at the shirt. See, he got his merch.
What
So,
happened?
so Nathan, my boy and there's my new grandson. But look at his shirt.
Yeah.
He's mediocre best at being a dad.
Yeah, there it is.
Not really. He's fucking starting the kid off with a cigar. I
It's
fucking
awesome.
appreciate it.
Cigar, booze, and a fucking Freedom Friends shirt. So I ordered a fucking coffee mug
You did.
that was supposed to have the fucking Wuhan Wild Wings so good it's contagious, which is an amazing fucking design. Jazz.
And that is an original Freedom Friends IP.
Yep.
I don't give
Yeah.
a fuck who you are. That belongs to the Freedom Friends.
Yep. But so great job on that, Jazz. I'm giving you full credit. That was your baby. So I ordered it and I got this fucking mug. And this mug that came from fucking Teespring says flexibility is power on one side. And the other side is flexible warrior, willpower, chill power. This is not what I fucking ordered, Teespring. All right. So if this happened to any of you guys,
But
please let us know.
The good thing, Mikey, how long did it take you to get that?
Oh, about 4 weeks.
4 weeks? I'd have been stoked on 4 weeks. This took like a month and a half. And I had to pay like a fucking like $15 shipping on this bitch.
So,
right?
Justin,
it was fucking trash,
how
man.
possible would it be to call Teespring customer service?
Oh, yeah.
Live?
I'd have to set up stuff for that.
Yeah, not
but,
necessarily on this
maybe-
episode, but
do
is
it
that something we
second.
could do? Could
maybe
we call
have
them
some,
on the air?
Maybe we have some micro content coming out.
Yeah, there we
into
go.
that.
Y'all stay tuned.
Could they handle 4 drunk Karens at the same time?
They couldn't handle all sober, so fuck no, they can't handle all drunk.
But so I guess the bottom line is if you ordered merch from our store and you got fucked the way I did, please let us know. Send us a message. We want to know this, and we're going to take care of
We
you.
need to make it right.
We will make it fucking right because this is absolutely unacceptable. That's why we told them to go fuck themselves. That's why we're telling them to fuck themselves right now. This is fucking horse shit. And
So we'll be coming
honestly,
out.
our fan base deserves a lot fucking more.
Yeah. We tried to streamline something that, you know, we could be a little more hands off with, and
We thought we had a solution,
and it was terrible.
it was
So
terrible. So
We're going to try to come
the
up
solution we're going to bring to you next,
You live and learn, man.
we
Yeah.
will personally test that to make sure that what you are getting is at least to our level of mediocre. Theirs was
Yeah.
just bad.
It's just bad.
That like we're at least mediocre. Like I'm cool if we can get a mediocre solution,
Yeah.
but
Like if you have to wait 2 weeks, like, okay.
I'm all right with that. But-
you know, it happens. But fucking 6 weeks and then get the
and they
wrong
get the wrong
goddamn
product.
thing. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
it's fucking bullshit. Fucking bullshit. So we apologize for the fact that we did mediocre research and went with a shit solution.
Yeah. So
But
live and learn, man. We never promised you that we were great. We promised you mediocrity.
But,
Like I said, we're the most honest motherfuckers on the planet.
but if you spent money and you got fucked, let us know. We'll make it right.
if you spent money
Yeah.
and didn't get your product, let us know. If you spent money, got product, and it wasn't the right fucking product,
Let us know that too.
let us know that too. I know most of the T-shirts made it.
Yeah. Yeah. And we've
So-
had positive feedback on the shirts.
We got a lot of pictures and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We fucking appreciate
Yeah,
it.
we really do.
We're going to come up with a much better solution, and I do think with the new solution, we're going with a higher quality product too.
That's
So
good.
I
That's
think
good.
it'll be a more comfortable,
Good shit.
just kind of all around, just good shit. So I think we'll be in a much better place.
Speaking of quality, awesome products, what are we smoking on, boys?
But other than
That's what
John
I'm talking
Simon's?
about.
Other than John Simon's, that's because that is A class prime USDA choice
Bird of beef.
prime bird of beef.
Goddamn right it is.
But other than that, what are we smoking,
I mean,
boys?
it's short steak, but it's
Hey,
delicious.
you know,
Hey, man.
quality over quantity.
It's true. It's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, that's why the fucking Minutemen are out.
He won't hit bottom, but he will stretch out the edges.
That's right. It's like a 660. That's this big.
It's ridiculous.
It's like a 360
Yeah. I would say it's more like a doorknob, but
Yeah.
tuna can.
Wow.
These rocks glasses are actually modeled after.
So I am smoking a 50 cal Field Double Corona, and actually no, I'm smoking a 50 Garrison Double Corona
Yes.
today, and it is.
I am
delicious.
smoking a 50 field
You
double
are.
Corona. Yeah,
you
you're,
are.
You're but I appreciate you setting me up for that.
Yeah,
That was awesome.
How about you,
I've been
John?
Drinking.
You just finished one.
I just finished a R&D stick, a new stick that we're playing around with, and I think up next I'm running one of those 50 Garrison Maduros.
I just finished one of your vaccines,
Yeah,
which is awesome. And now I'm on a test blend that you guys gave me. This is your R&D stick.
Yep.
And so far, so good, man.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it. So I like it.
Let's
Nice. We're not going to give too many details
Nope.
out on that because it's got to pass the R&D before we
Yeah.
pass it along to you
I
guys.
personally
And believe
approve
me,
of the size.
I am the very
Yeah, it's a good size.
I'm
My
the
size is pretty fucking spectacular.
first step in that R&D process because my opinion means very fucking little in cigars.
I do love the fact that so Jazz walks in before we get the show started today. We're like, hey Jazz, we got something for you today. Scott walks back in the humidor, picks up one of the sticks that you're smoking.
Yeah.
Doesn't say, he literally goes, Jazz, I'm not going to tell you 2 words about this cigar.
I just want your feedback.
And I just want your feedback. And he hands it to Jazz. Jazz puts it in his hand and he goes, oh, 6x50.
Like, fucking nailed it, buddy.
I'm like, God damn, that's a man who knows the size of things he puts in his hands.
You got to know the tools you're working with.
Dude, it kind of makes me want to pull it out and do some fucking R&D on my own.
I know, right? Jess, what
The first number's not going to be 6, buddy.
what ring
That's
gauge
true.
am I?
That's true. I am a little curious. Shit. I told you about my vitamins.
We had that conversation.
The vitamins
what?
that you won't name.
I'm not going to name them because I don't want the word to get out.
What are the
I'm
side
fucking-
effects of your vitamins?
I'm happy for you, buddy.
Dude, it's been fucking
happy
noticeable.
for you.
So it's just like a vitamin pack that I started taking. And I'm not going to tell a manufacturer.
Can you get it like?
It's over
is
the
it
counter.
only
over the
online or
counter?
Over the counter.
Over the counter?
Your average supplement store.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
I
bought
mean,
it from an ad off of Pornhub.
and not the one I'm in. Fucking no, it's just an average fucking supplement pack.
And that was the second time I was on Pornhub.
And first time involved bananas. It was weird. And yeah, I walk up to Jazz at work and I'm like, between us girls.
check this
Still
out.
not the weirdest conversation we've ever
No.
had. So.
But I'm just like, hey man, between us girls. And he's like, between us girls. And I'm
Us
like,
girls.
so I started taking these vitamins.
Which the first thing I
And they're
responded
not
to was
blue.
like, and it turned your piss bright gold, didn't it?
And I'm
he
like,
was
well,
like,
yeah.
oh yeah, it's like fucking neon green.
Yeah,
I was like, yeah.
I mean, because the B vitamins are real, dude. Like, I mean, my piss is an abnormal color, shade of yellow
But the
right
vitamins
now.
aren't a blue, quote unquote, vitamin.
No.
that you're taking.
No, it has nothing to do with. It has nothing to do with that. It's just a fucking vitamin pack, man.
Yeah.
Like, it's just a multivitamin pack. But in the last couple weeks since I've started it, I've noticed a little bit of growth, a little bit of personal growth.
Length and width.
Yes.
Whoa.
Like,
I think you're just hanging a little heavier.
maybe. I don't know. Maybe.
Better circulation.
Possibly.
Hang
I
a
don't
little
know.
heavy.
But,
Just saying.
I mean, it is Texas summer.
but I've fucking.
It could also be Texas summer. There is nothing like getting out though.
I've been in Texas summer for 6 fucking summers and I've not had this fucking side effect of Texas summer.
Maybe it takes a little bit.
But
What you're saying
I'm
is
pleasantly surprised with the results.
the post shower hang you've got all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm happy for
That's
you,
a
buddy.
good way to say it. Yeah. And I'm like, fuck, man.
Everybody likes that post shower hang. You get
Right?
out and you're like,
you look in the
hey.
mirror and you're like, my man.
But then the warmth wears off and you're still wet and the fucking air conditioning's hitting you and you're like, what the fuck?
Your dick's
look-
like, I'm
don't
packing
look.
up my balls and leaving.
Yeah. Everybody likes the post shower hang.
Yeah. So, but I've just noticed a fucking noticeable difference in the old hang down. And I'm like, holy fuck.
Dude,
Nice.
It's awesome.
look at that.
So, try new things, kids.
So is it any bigger at full staff?
I've noticed all round fucking
Yeah.
result, dude. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. All round result.
Gonna have to start looking at those vitamins.
I'm telling you, dude.
Gotta make Michelle happy.
Like, I'll tell you guys which ones they are, but I'm not saying it on the fucking air because I don't want the fucking price
Dude,
to
fucking-
go gouged. Plus, they ain't paying me.
It's got Centrum Silver is like a proven fucking.
Well, fuck boys.
Fuck boys.
I don't think we can top that.
No, I think we should. I think we should go out with talking about our dicks. I think that's just
Yeah.
that's how we should do this. So, Scotty,
yes, sir.
why don't you take us out, buddy?
Yeah.
I'd like to
What did
raise
we
my
learn?
glass and
Yeah.
thank you for being my.
Go ahead. I've never done this.
Well,
They put me on the
it's,
spot.
That's
it's
why I put you on the
episode
spot.
50, motherfucker. It's time.
But I guess so. Let's raise our glass, boys.
There
There
it
you
is.
go.
All right. To all my freedom friends there.
To all you freedom friends out there.
Go ahead.
Okay. Scott would like to tell you to all those freedom friends out there in podcast land,
Like, share, subscribe.
all those wonderful
I
friends.
all
don't
the
want him to
buttons.
tell my mom.
Don't tell his mom.
I don't want him to
Yeah,
But
don't
tell
tell
your,
Scott's
but
mom.
tell
Tell
your
your
mom.
mom.
Yeah.
Tell your mom.
And tell your
And
friends.
tell your friends. And tell your mom's friends.
Yeah. Your mom's friends need to know.
That Mikey's hanging heavy.
Well, that doesn't matter. Haley will fucking cut a bitch.
That's fucking true.
Especially now.
My wife is
It's actually
from
one of my-
Baltimore, and that Baltimore comes out fucking
It's actually one of my
strong.
favorite things about her.
Like, she is fucking gangster.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, tell your mom, tell your friends, tell your mom's friends, to like, share, subscribe, leave a comment,
Yeah.
and fucking give us a review.
Yeah, please do.
Uh,
we
'cause
actually
we-
enjoy reading them.
We love those things, and send those so niche shit stories because we had a fucking good time making fun of the last guy that sent that shit in.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
Rich, we love you, buddy.
And you know what? God damn it, we've said it over and over again, but this is episode 50.
50.
Holy fuck.
So Justin, why don't you mic up there, buddy?
What have we done with our lives?
And as a group,
Yeah, let's just, as a group, as a team,
right? moving forward into a brighter future
That's
as
right.
one. Let's tell this country exactly what they can fucking do. On 3, boys. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Smoke on, drink on,
and God damn it,
freedom the fuck on. Happy 50, boys.
See you boys next time.